Hey YouTubers, welcome back to Gino's Reef. We did have a couple setbacks last couple weeks. Changing from the black bucket assault to the blue bucket did affect my SPS squirrels, and I lost several of them, which is kind of strange. I did not expect that at all, but it happened. So, onward and upward, I did add a few more chalices to the tank. Starting with the one the snail is on there, including new rocks, of course. So we had that guy. That came from coralcollectors.com, as did this guy. And cruising on down here, that came from Vallejo Aquarium, which I'm not sure if it was in the tank last video or not. That came from Aqua SD, as did the mushroom. Cruising along some more here. This was a Coral Collectors pickup, and that kind of the back was an Aqua SD pickup. The Lobo is colored up so much, this really orange. He was completely brown when I got him. Got him from Vallejo Aquarium. He was just kind of sitting in the back of one of their tanks. Picked it up, and he's really changed color. So I moved him to the front up here. Kind of switched him in that leather curl around. I also added branching Cephastria. Have some Cephastrias in the back there already, but wanted a branching one, so I added him. Added a couple Marzoas. Added, there we go. Added that Stylo. I couldn't cut that frag plug, but I'm hoping as these zoas keep growing up, they're going to cover it, and I'll probably put some more there to make sure they cover it. So everything else but a couple of the SPS squirrels have done well. The changing of the salt, which was all Red Sea, so I was surprised that it would make that big of a difference. But I still am struggling with this SPS right here. You can see he's got some bleaching spots on him. I just couldn't believe it. What happened is you saw these all white tips just sort of turn brown a couple days after switching the salt, and they just never recovered. So I don't know if anything else went wrong in the tank, but only SPS were affected, and it only happened after I switched those salts. So I'm assuming it was the change in whatever parameters from that salt, but I can say for sure. I am working on getting the refugium, the little refugium that I showed a video or two back done. I wasn't happy that there are no sides on it, and figured whatever I put in there, it's just going to make its way to the pump or whatever. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to get sides on there, and we'll get it figured out. My son had placed an order from Aqua SD, so I have I believe one more coral coming. So I haven't shown my son's tank on here. He is learning quite a bit, and we'll probably get his tank on the upcoming episode. His anemone split and is just doing phenomenally well, but his tank is kind of struggling to get going, similar to what this one did. And like I said, I just figured it was that boxed supposed seawater from the PetSmart, I believe it was. So, not a big fan of that stuff. I thought it would be easy to do. Just buy a box of water and have it hanging out around the house rather than mixing salt water, because the store in Pleasant Hill, All About Fish, where I bought water, they had salt water, sea salt water, and RDI water closed up. So I now get RODI water from a shop here in Fairfield and just buy the salt and mix my own. But for the most part, besides those couple of acro losses, the tank health seems to be really well. So we'll keep working, keep cleaning, and see if we can't get some colored up healthy SPS in here. We're working on it. We'll get there, I guess. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.